greater virtue of love that everyone should learn to exercise to build a quality relationship and promote quality life in the earth is learning to take from people. When I say learning to take from people, I'm not trying to say that steal from them or take something from them or poach from them. That's not what I'm saying. But you see, we define love as giving. But there is a powerful aspect of love that many are not aware, which is the taking. You know, when you give something to somebody, what you actually do is not just a gift. You don't only give a gift, but you add something of you to them. When I give somebody a gift, part of me gets in contact with them. That's why they get to appreciate, they get to understand, and it creates a bond between us. Now, when my gift ceases to go to them again, it is no longer the gift. It is something of me that inspired the giving of the gift, which is taken away from them. And much the same way, when you give something to somebody, whether it's a concern, a care, free advice, education, any kind of gift, a special relationship, whatever you may call it, if you give it to somebody, it is not that thing only that you give to them, but something of you create a space in their heart, in their minds, in their life, and then you become a part of their life. That's why when separation is very hard. But you see, whatever you give to people, there is a powerful way to help everyone grow that you meet in your life. There's the hard work in every form of relationship that a lot of people don't do. You ask me, Prophet, what it is? It is learning to take away what people don't want. You see, when you give to people something and they continually treat it as it is not worth attention, or they see that as a distraction to them and begin to act in a way to repel it, you have to understand that no matter how you think that is important to you and to them, it is creating a distraction to the version that they are, and they have the choice to be who they are or not. So you have to take that thing away until they really need it. Otherwise, what the Bible says will happen to you. Jesus said, cast not your peace before swine, lest they will treat that peace, that virtue, that beautiful thing, that glorious thing, that holy thing as unsacred, and after that they will attack you. So what you have to do, what something I've learned to do all my life that is really powerful and help people to think right and to challenge them to mature, is taking the temptation away. When I realize that an aspect of me tempts you, I will take it away. For instance, there are people that can't take it when you start to show them love. There are people that can't take it when you show them respect. There are people that don't want you to respect them. There are people that can't take it when you give them attention. You see, there is something in them that will cause them to misbehave in a certain way because you're giving them attention. So what do you have to do? You have to take that thing away. It's not that you're trying to punish them or you are withdrawing. You see, get the understanding. There are two ways people do this thing. One is revenge. That is amateur. That is being with somebody because of what they have done. The Bible already told us to create a space in our heart for offense, meaning that we should have a place for anything, any possible thing. So for me, I have made up my mind. Nothing surprises me. I am just ready for anything. Just that I don't open my door to anything. And I also know that before anything can happen in my life, I have to open the door. I'm so clear about this authority I have over my own life and my boundaries. But then, in dealing with people, I'm not afraid to show up, to express myself, to adventure new environment, to talk to a new person every day. I'm not afraid to make friends, connect, go low, be myself, or go viral, simply because I'll be offended. No, that is not it. But then when you come to building a consistent relationship, this rule is very important. When I realize that anything is a temptation, I take it away. And this thing, it does not look like what you are thinking. For instance, I've been in homes or houses to stay with people where I have something that I left it out for everybody to use. They can be using it as far as they are taking care of it. I don't have a problem. But the moment they start to misuse it or not to take care of it, and I tell them, hey, keep it let's keep it the old rule, how we used to do it. You see, people always forget the first love, and that is what we remind them every time, how we used to do it. Okay, how you just keep taking care of so that we can continue to use. And you do this 1, 2, 3, and it's not changing. You take that thing away. So instead of leaving it outside, I'll start keeping it in my garage. If somebody also they can have access to it, very soon it will be in my room. You see, that is how we handle people, and then you treat them. So whatever you are doing for others, based on love or as an expression of love, being kind or whatever that it is, when they start to act in a certain amateur way or offensive way, which you can know this is intentional, they are trying to mean that what I'm doing is irrelevant, or it fights something in them, you take it away. For instance, I went to a particular place, and they exposed me to the executive and the senior executive, the manager of the place. We say this is a mastermind that we know is one person I know that I work with that introduced me to them to assist them. And this man was trying all the time to prove to me that he's super intelligent and super. He was always trying to, compete. Me, somebody he does not know. So later I talked to the person that asked me to assist them and say, this man does not need my help. It looks like everything that I'm able to do, or I want to do, or you brought him here to do, he's trying to tell me that he can do it. And then my actions are offensive to him, so I withdraw it. So my boss didn't get it because he so badly needed a change that's why he recommended me to help in the institution. But I said, give me time. I have wisdom to handle this situation. You just give it to me. He said, okay. Based on my experience, I wouldn't. But because of who I know it to be, I have granted you that. So he gave me the go ahead. And then gradually, I begin to take away everything. Now I go to the board meeting, they invite me there. I don't say anything. I just I watch the man, I watch him begin to sink low, low, and low until suddenly he gave me an office. Say, please, every time, this is your special office. Earlier when I had no office. He didn't want it to acknowledge. That is how a lot of people are. When they find out that you have something valuable, so good that they need to bow to, because of pride or because of the price they will pay for you, they will rather want it a cheap way. So how they do it is to attack what you have, to let you know that they don't actually need what you want, so that later it will be you presenting your value to them so that they can handle it the way they want. That is very devilish. But then that's how a lot of people are dealing with others. So, but thank God, me, I've gotten to know how to handle myself and how to handle these kind of people, because the devil has never had a wisdom above the divine. And I'm not saying that people practicing these are devil people. Most of them are Holy Ghost filled. This man I'm talking about, he himself was pastor of a particular institution, even though this was a business sector. So finally, he gave me an office. And then when I got to the office, somebody had been there before and the place was a mess. When I got there, within 12 hours, I transformed the place. He entered and said, wow, I never knew you were so creative. Like, he began to say all kinds of, I didn't mind him. I didn't say anything. Then the next thing that he gave me another place, he said, please, I want you to be part of this. I said, I'm not interested. Now, he started to beg me. I said, okay, if you say so. And I said, I will not accept to be the man. I want to be assistant. Later, he realized that I don't care about title. I don't care about leader. No, my concern is that I want to make the change. I want to make the impact. That's it. So all the time, he thought that the things that he's so obsessed of, the title, the acknowledgement, he thought that's what I was after. No, I wasn't after. Because what is the title? It is leadership. It's a character. It's not a title. And that is what a lot of people don't know. So he asked me to be there. And within a month, there was a change in that sector too. Now, he was pleading me to be here, to be. I said, now, from henceforth, if you want me to be in any other area, you pay for it. Because the man that brought me here, he brought me for this particular thing. And you fought me over time until I decided not to do it. Then he started begging. See, this is how a lot of people treat valuable folks when they meet them, whatever sect. So take that thing away. You see, it's a temptation to them. Take that temptation away and let them be their life, be who they are, until they realize that the problem is them and not you. Otherwise, they will continue to blame you to be the problem. If you don't take it, they will destroy that thing in you. And if you say, well, for me, it is very hard for me to do that, because you are thinking, it's my mother, it's my father, it's my sibling, it's my wife, it's my husband, it's my friend, I'm in love, and this emotion, it's my boss, it's my landlord, it's this and that, and whatever that is, my business partner, whatever that it is, my child, this, then get ready for noises. If you are not ready to take away, then get ready for noises. Even God will not put up with certain things, and never try to be better than God. Jesus already said, cast not your pearls before swine. And Paul the apostle also by the Spirit said that when you admonish such kind of people once and twice, and then they consistently repeat the same pattern of behavior, leave them alone. You can never be wise. This is wisdom for you. If you begin to apply this in your relationship, you yourself, you have to find out, it will first deliver you from that prison. Because without this, you will never make progress in your life. But with this, you'll be very successful. It's this mindset of fighting excellence will only keep you in a hole where ordinary people cheer for the things you share. Meanwhile, you will not go anywhere. It won't prosper you. But if you want to glide with the eagles, then you have to learn. Because you should be ready for so much surprising, excellent stuff. You should be ready for it. Otherwise, you won't become one. This is Prophet Emmanuel here. I ask the listeners to share with others too. Bless them. God bless you. Until we meet again, be excellent.